This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton bedding from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with airy blankets, cloud-like duvets, and breathable sheets. You'll experience pure comfort on night one and feel your bedding get softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first order at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
Welcome back. It's another Bob and Tom Extra. This is Christopher. Not only is the Bob and Tom Show live every weekday morning, but every afternoon we'll give you a little extra in case you missed anything. On the way next, the Alphabet Soup record and sex toys. It's all coming up right after this.
Thing a stupid redneck says before he dies.
What?
Hey, y'all, watch this! That's my people.
Now, some more Bob and Tom. This is Bob and Tom Extra.
Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
She's lucky. She's already had her soup.
I did.
Thumbs up, thumbs down?
It was wonderful.
Oh, my goodness. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
He's in the performance room. You got some soup?
Yeah, I did.
There you
Delicious.
do. Jess Hooker's here. She cooked us up some Alphabet soup.
With meatballs. It's very good.
Very, very good. We're going to sort out letters, I guess, here in a moment. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
Not allowed to have any soup. He's sitting at the track phone hotline hot phone. He tells me that cup there is full of coffee. That's exactly right. There's Willie Griswold.
Big soup guy.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Why are we doing soup, you ask?
Why are we doing soup, Tom? Tell us.
World record?
Yep.
For alphabetizing alphabet soup. Now, this is now under protest because we've looked at the Guinness World Record video, and the Oregon man, Mr. Jacob Chandler, who managed to fish out the pasta pieces from soup and put them with their corresponding letters on a giant card, did it in 2 minutes and 8 seconds.
But it wasn't soup.
But we've looked at it, and it's actually Chef Boyardee.
It's like SpaghettiOs with letters in it.
So it's thicker.
But you're right. The headline does say soup.
The soup. Yeah. So the Guinness people apparently have it wrong. It's very disappointing. We have had our cooker, Ms. Hooker, prepare some homemade vegetable soup. And you use these Ronzoni alphabets, is that correct?
I did, yes.
These are tiny little pups.
Yeah, they plumped up about twice the size, would you say, Josh?
Yeah, they're about a quarter inch in the
still
dry,
quite small.
in the
Tiny,
dry form.
Tiny.
And this is going to be a little more difficult than the world record because there are other things in this soup: meatballs, carrots, green beans, onions, and so you will have to dodge obstacles to get to the letters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now you have the soup over there.
I do, yeah. Boy, this looks good. This reminds me of the soup we used to bring out on the schooner.
Oh, the schooner.
Year. Yeah.
You're a sailor? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Sure, yeah. But it would spill because of the waves and everything.
Oh, sure.
That was all right. I always enjoyed soupy sails.
All of that for that?
Smelling salts. I'm going down.
Wow.
Soupy sails. I got Godwin.
I'll explain. Just Soupy Sales was a comic actor on television.
Right.
Actually, was a guest on our show.
Really?
Yes, and his sons.
He was.
Yes, and our son, his sons rather, are
Bisque and Stew.
Rock and rollers.
Stew is dead on.
Yeah,
that's
Bisque
funny.
doesn't work. I should have just said Stew.
No, it's funny.
Damn it! Rewind it. Go back.
His boys were in the Rock rock and roll business.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, Josh, you've got your bowl there. So,
Yeah.
And we're going to have the cameras put on the soup.
Cameras
so
on
we can,
the
Oh, that's
soup?
great. We
Yeah.
can see it. There's a chart.
You know what else looks difficult? I see numbers in here, so I'm going to have to avoid those.
Oh.
So there's obstacles?
This
Yeah.
is much harder.
Much harder.
And to be clear, you don't have to go in alphabetical order.
Right.
In other words, you don't have to dig out an A
I'm just going to
first.
dig out the letters and put them on the corresponding letter on the piece of paper.
And then the ones that when you take the thing out, whatever you don't use, you have to eat.
Okay, fine.
Do you have a
understand what I'm saying?
stopwatch?
Yeah.
I thought Willie had a stopwatch. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
No, so in other words, if you dig in there and you pull out, say, a C, a B, and an F,
Yeah.
then
I'm going to try to go one at a time.
oh, okay.
Are you?
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
1, 2, go.
And he's off. And he's off. What have you got there?
There's an R. That's a 3. That's useless.
Okay.
There's a D.
Okay. This is very exciting.
Now, this is an M, and you can tell it's clearly an M, not a W.
Not a W?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Here's a K.
Okay.
Oh, and another K.
No, no,
Oh, there's not a
Easy.
third one.
Yeah.
Are all of the letters in there? Did you check that?
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, I put them out on a cookie sheet before
There's a B.
I cooked them. I was going to count them, Tom, because you were curious if some of the letters had priority over others.
Yeah, is it like Scrabble where you've got whatever one Q and
Right.
a whole bunch of I's and
Right.
E's and O's?
H.
It would appear that there were more popular letters, that there were more noodles with
And
those.
how many letters do we have over there that you've done?
One.
W.
Okay, Willie, where are we time-wise?
He has 8 letters.
44 seconds.
Oh, Josh, you're
J. Well, that's a J.
Have you eaten any of them yet?
Oh, a Q.
Oh, a Q. Good job.
No, of course I haven't eaten them. I'm busy over here. This is indistinguishable, whatever that is.
What's the record?
2 minutes, 8 seconds, I believe.
My gosh, I'm not finding some that I really need. Oh, there it is. A C.
No, are you looking for the letters specifically?
No, I mean, I'm just looking for letters, but now I'm to the point where I need certain ones. N. Oh, N and L. Get over there, L.
We're at 115.
All right.
No, I'm not going to do it because.
You're doing okay, though.
R. Do I already have an R.
How many letters are we in here?
4,
How many
5,
is you-
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, there's a P.
Oh, 11.
Oh, you need a pee.
12.
I need to pee, too. Which is fine. The last break was a little
Well, you
short.
can go pee, and I'll help with this if you need
13.
to know.
Okay. I'm really looking for an F now because.
Me too.
Can I bite off the bottom of an E?
I will allow you. This judge says yes, you can take an E and bite off the part of the
That feels
stem
like
down
cheating.
there.
There's a U. I need to get
150.
You're doing great.
that. Okay.
Just like, how many does he has?
Oh, there's a green
I
bean.
think
That doesn't
15.
count.
15? 16?
2 minutes.
Yeah. I cannot find an A to save my
Can you
life.
use this empty space? Dump some out a little bit?
I'm afraid the time is running
That's
out.
208.
Okay, it's over.
Okay,
Well, he did pretty well.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17.
Not bad.
I got 17.
26.
Without any practice.
I don't know that my bowl has some of the letters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess you can't be guaranteed that.
I bet you have all the letters in there.
Well, I'll keep going. Here's an F.
When they manufacture the soup, is there some kind of quality control where they guarantee you get all of the letters?
I would assume so, but I don't know.
That's got to be a rough
We would have
gig.
to call them.
Call Chef Boyardee and ask.
There's a number right here, 1-800.
Oh, there's an X.
You're welcome, Dean.
Let's get him on the blower. Find out what's going on.
So, I think I did okay considering I had to dodge a lot of stuff.
Yes, I'm very, very happy with this. Now, the Ronzoni,
Tom's very happy.
the Ronzoni package you have, this has hundreds of.
Yeah,
this-
a lot.
Well, that's the problem. He couldn't.
They're very tiny.
Just took a big spoonful. We don't know what,
I did it the way I think the guy did it. Was one at a time. He didn't just take a spoon.
No, but I mean, he had one can. Is what I'm
Right.
saying.
Right.
And he dumped it out. Whereas Jess made a huge
And there's
pot.
2 of these
Yeah.
in there.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So you may not have an A in there.
Exactly.
Well, but there are 2 whole full boxes of pasta.
I know, Chip. But it's a small bowl.
Well, I know.
He may not have any A's.
My question is, this guy does it directly from the can.
Right.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
Right in the can, huh?
He doesn't sort through it, and obviously he had every letter in there. I don't know if
Yeah,
every.
like fish in a barrel.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
This episode is brought to you by Prime Video. In the small town of Holland, Michigan, nothing is ever what it seems. Behind the tulip festivals and pretty houses lay dark secrets that threaten to tear a marriage apart. Nicole Kidman stars in this darkly twisted thriller about a wife and mother whose quest to uncover her husband's secrets may get her more than she bargained for. Holland, streaming on Prime Video March 27th.
Well, we'll move on. It's time now for Christy Lee to hit the news desk and tell us what's going on over there.
A man on a Southwest Airlines flight reportedly airdropped a sexually explicit photo to all the passengers on board, leading police to be waiting for him to escort him off the plane upon arrival.
Whoops.
In a now viral TikTok video, it shows the man getting reprimanded for allegedly sharing the graphic photo of his penis.
His?
Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
With all passengers, including kids that were behind him.
Oh, you jerk.
Yeah.
But what would you do if you did it? Would you just stand up and go, everybody decline that? Everybody just decline
why would you accept a picture?
You have to, yeah.
And why would you accept a picture from a stranger anyway?
It happens. You'll be at the bar sometimes and someone will send you a thing, what is this? And then you click on it and it's like Fred Flintstone, but he's got his Johnson out.
I have never. Well, I'm not in your age group.
What kind of bars do you go to?
This was at a bar that you would like, Jess, kind of a hip bar.
Yeah.
And then I was looking around like, hey, which one of you hip weirdos sent me this thing of Fred? Yeah, I was.
Oh, that's over there at the Foundry, right?
It's, you know exactly. It's right by You Can't Park Here restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
I know where you are.
But then again, maybe the guy was fishing. Maybe
he could have.
Oh, he could have.
Maybe he was thinking.
But I mean,
I hope it was something to be proud of.
Yeah. Also, I wouldn't go fishing in the kiddie pool.
Yeah.
Well, I know,
there's
but he
that.
did. That's what I'm saying. You didn't know.
today's in-flight movie, Shaft.
Sir, that needs to be in the upright position.
That's awful. Okay. What else
It
you
is
got,
awful.
Christy?
Don't do that. A so-called zero-star hotel in Switzerland is hoping to wake people up to the world's crisis by keeping them up all night.
Which world's crisis?
The art installation on the side of a road next to a gas station in Celion includes a double bed on a platform, 2 bedside tables, and lamps. There are no walls, ceilings, or doors. The anti-idyllic site, created by twin brothers Frank and Patrick Ricklin, is intended to make guests reflect on the current world situation.
I bet they fight a lot.
So wait a minute.
Sounds awful.
Yeah.
Damn it, Patrick.
Pass.
So you're sleeping next to a gas station on a flatbed truck.
On a platform, it doesn't say truck.
But essentially, there's no wall. There are no walls, roof, or
Lamps.
there are lamps. All right.
Well,
Oh, yeah, there are lamps.
is there one of those ice machines making a lot of noise, keeping you awake? Or I guess maybe the gas station.
I don't know. That's awful.
Well, this is if you want to experience that at home, just watch the evening news before you go to bed.
Yeah, it'll keep you up all night.
Are you paying them to do this?
Yeah, you're paying them to do that. It's a hotel.
Oh, it is a hotel.
But this is one of those art projects.
Right.
Go screw yourself.
Do you guys remember on the west side of town?
We know that the world can be difficult. We don't need this stupid art installation, so-called art installation.
Do you remember on the west side of town there was a guy that lived he lived in the top of basically on the top of a light post. Do you remember this? No, it was like a one room. I know this is really weird, but imagine like a kid's playhouse, but it was at the top of a light post, and like he was setting a world record for how long he could live up there.
Was there a bathroom up there?
I don't know. I just remember driving by as a kid.
Or when it got dark.
Yeah, you could
when
see
it gets
him.
dark, do they lower the bucket?
Yeah. It was by the skating rink on the west side.
Wow.
Yeah,
That'll make the abductions easier.
But as I'm telling the story, I feel like this is like a Tommy Johnigan thing where like my dad told me that's what was happening, and maybe that's not what was happening.
There was a guy
Sorry
living
about that.
There was a guy living on a roof.
There was a roof guy.
Oh,
For
really?
quite a long time, but
Yeah.
I don't know if there was a guy in a
I'll look it up.
In a tree house.
I just completed the alphabet.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
if we count this as an A, it's questionable. It may be
very nice. So it took you about 5 minutes?
Yeah, man.
I stopped the timer because I thought...
Sure, of course. It was already over. I'd already lost.
You did not get the record.
No.
But we do have some delicious alphabet soup. Thank you very much, Jess. Back to Christy Lee at the news desk.
Firefighters responding to a mysterious burning smell said the culprit was a faulty sex toy. This incident took place in Turnhout, Belgium, where fire crews were called to an apartment after the resident reported the smell of something burning. Using a thermal imaging camera, firefighters were able to locate the source of the heat and smell coming from a cupboard.
Man, you cooking tuna casserole, man?
Oh, my gosh. Inside, they discovered a vibrator that had overheated and partially melted.
Yikes.
Officer Nick Elin told local media the woman had been quite surprised by the find.
Well, better in the cabinet than in
no
the
kidding.
box.
Wow, I didn't know I had a Brazilian. She's burning all there.
Oh, okay.
She
was quite surprised by the find. Come on.
Well, no,
She
obviously.
had to know it was there.
No, apparently it was some kind of short circuit, obviously, in the toy. She wasn't using it at the time.
Right.
Batteries can do funny things. Like set your house on fire. Just happened to a friend of mine.
Yeah, spring for the plug-in. Get the plug-in. You don't need this. You don't need a cordless. What is this?
What?
Plug-in?
How far are you going?
Do they make them with cords?
Yes, the original ones had cords.
110?
Yeah.
The most
What are you
popular
talking
vibrator, the one that's on that all my exes have had, is you plug it into the wall.
Oh, the old neck massager.
You're talking about the wand.
The wand.
Yeah.
Spring for it, ladies. Enjoy yourself.
So wait, I'm confused. Is this thing plugged in while you're using it?
Yes.
Yes, it's a wand. You've seen it.
It looks they sell it as a massager, like they're like get your neck and all these things, but it's actually
Well, you better have one of those
surge protectors.
Whatever those things. What are those called?
I thought the last time
power strips.
The things that pop up open.
I thought the last time what's her face was here, she had all of that would charge.
Everything's cordless.
everything is cordless now. Are you serious? They have cords?
Well, sure. The old standby. It's really a back massager.
It is a back massager.
Yeah, right.
It really is.
But they claim it's.
The ladies love that thing, man. I'll tell you that one.
But if
I really had one.
something goes wrong with that, if you're plugged into the wall.
What's going to go wrong with it?
I mean, it's just like using a hairdryer.
Yeah, how often do you have a
Don't use it by the bathtub. Yeah,
it's UL approved.
Yeah,
Dad, it's just like using a hairdryer. You never use it.
I was going to say, I don't use a hairdryer. Well,
if you could use a hairdryer, would you, or would you be too scared because of everything that happens with hairdryers?
No, I don't have any use for a hairdryer. And even when I had hair,
that.
I didn't have use for a hairdryer. Take it to the shower, shake it, and move on.
That's right.
We're talking about hair.
So this is. So you're telling me whatever the thing is, the Jackhammer 3000 is plugged in while you're using it.
Yeah,
that thing is. You've seen these things.
You've seen it. It's like
they're massage wands.
There's like a giant bowl at the end of it, and then there's a handle.
Kind of looks like the CN Tower a little bit.
Yeah, it's like this big.
It's cooking too.
Fire in the hole. I thought they were all battery operated.
No.
Most of them are now.
Okay. All right.
But they're charged. You put them in a stand and they charge.
Okay.
I don't know if you put them in a stand.
If you have a sex emergency, if you ever have a sex emergency, you know what to do, don't you?
What do I do?
You call 6911. It's
it looks like that.
Sex police.
Tom, see how it has a plug and a.
Oh, okay. Oh, absolutely. I know.
You've seen those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Now I'm going to smack you because we were trying to explain it to you, and all you needed was a picture.
Of course.
But I thought it was charged, then you took it away from the charger and then
Not
used
that
it.
Many toys are like that.
There's versions of that are like that.
Yes, there are wireless ones.
Okay, so this lady was not using it at the time. It just short-circuited and smelled like tuna casserole.
Yeah, but my contention is
tuna casserole. You're so old.
You're gonna make me make tuna casserole next.
I
had it for dinner last night, ladies and gentlemen.
I love tuna casserole.
I do too.
Me too.
I'll
Do you
make
have a
it.
crispy layer on top?
Absolutely, you have to. Yes.
What do you
Potato
use to
chips.
get? What do you use to get the crispy layer?
I use saltines.
Potato chips.
These are all both incorrect.
What do you use?
Breadcrumbs.
What about the little onion? The
Like
fried onion?
panko?
Yeah, I use French's onion.
Oh, okay.
No, that taints it.
That's for green bean casserole only.
Yeah, I use saltines. I like a mixture of potato chips and saltines. I like both. Yeah.
Boy.
Okay, give me the teaser, Christy.
We have a Rolex that was found in the bottom of a Florida creek.
That's mine.
We have a tahini on the roadway.
Those are mine.
We have
Tahini?
Tahini.
Like that delicious sauce they put on the Mediterranean
That's
food?
exactly right.
We have bees. We have bald eagles. We have
And we have our time machine.
snakes. We have time machines.
With Pat Godwin, the time machine today. Pat, I've decided what I want to do. Since I just got back from Disney World, We had a news story about a guy that created for his grandkids a little miniature Disneyland in his backyard.
Sad. Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, really, really.
Sad. What a great guy.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
I thought we were going to Disney World. This sucks.
Grandpa's poor.
Bob Circus.
All right, fine.
Grandpa's a dick.
That's it for another Bob and Tom Show Extra. Catch us on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. For Bob and Tom Extra, this is Christopher. Take care, everybody.
Jim Rome takes on sports.
Why? Because you're not playing me.
With rapid fire takes.
Y'all went from the Super Bowl straight to the toilet bowl. He's not over the NFL. The NFL is over him.
Scorching debates.
All the good, all the bad, all the ups, all the downs.
He's the Spitfire of sports smack.
Sorry for what I said because it was appropriate when I said it, but I can't say it anymore, dude. You are killing the game.
The Jim Rome Show podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.